Dave Filoni is a mad scientist when it comes to Star Wars. Okay, everyone knows, all Star Wars fans know, he's the person who should be put in charge of the entire Star Wars universe. He should be the person leading the charge, along with Jon Favreau by his right-hand side. Kathleen Kennedy. Yow! Again, Dave Filoni has proven the things he can do with The Bad Batch. And if I was to describe this show in 3 words, it would be better than expected. I know some people will say, damn, you expected it to be bad? No. I just didn't expect myself to like it this much. Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now we're just going to be talking about The Bad Batch Episode 1. Now, obviously, this show is coming out episodically. Disney is doing the right thing, in my opinion. I think binging is a thing of the past to some degree, and I think episodic serialized television, even on streaming, is the way it's going to be going forward. It makes sense business-wise, structurally. Everything is ticking all the boxes, building up hype for the shows on a weekly basis rather than just chucking them all out there to be binged all at once. So Disney kinda, I think, does have the right structure there to be successful in the long term. But this show specifically, my boys, it's a harken back to the Clone Wars, The Bad Batch, an iconic group of characters, rogues, kinda not really rogues, they're their own bosses. They don't really listen to anyone else other than themselves, specifically Hunter. He's the big man in charge there. And as the show was going on, you kind of thought to yourself, I could watch an entire season of this. So good thing they're making an entire season of this. But to start off with, the show began with Caleb Dune, if you don't know. I mean, I say if you don't know, but you probably do know that is Kanan in Star Wars Rebels, another great animated show from the Star Wars universe. And the thing Dave Filoni does is he does this great little thing where he makes this one episode of animated TV better than the entire sequel trilogy already. It's already better. I already prefer this to the sequel trilogy that came out, all 3 films. This is way better. It feels much more canonical. It feels like it fits. It just feels right. And I want that from Star Wars more and more. I want not shit that I like. I want not shit that most Star Wars fans will like. I can tell you, Rey Skywalker, a thing that the fans really did not cling on to. So the episode is actually 70 minutes long. So it's a long boy. It's like a mini film in some ways. You could have tacked on maybe 10 more minutes and you could say it's essentially like the Clone Wars film to the Clone Wars series. It really was that epic in a lot of ways, and there was real story, real nuance in what was going on between the characters throughout the entire episode. But it started with Caleb and seeing his entry into the Star Wars universe, seeing how his master got killed by the clones and how he got away from the Bad Batch, even though the Bad Batch weren't doing anything wrong because they've not been corrupted by Order 66 because their chips are essentially all mucked up. I think that's a really cool way to go with them. As the antagonist of the show was being put forward, I wasn't exactly sure if I liked it, but the more it happened, the more I was like, yeah, I want to see this. The dynamic between all these characters, seeing a cat and mouse chase, but really like a cat and cat chase, people going after each other, people trying to run, people trying to hide, people trying to get them. And the Bad Batch has essentially been ripped apart because of bloody Moff Tarkin. Is he Grand Moff Tarkin here? I don't know if he's got to that level of seniority at this moment in time. But the addition of Omega, I think it is something I'm okay with. I didn't like her at the beginning. I didn't love her at the end. But I like that they're bleeding her into the story. And while she might be a Mary Sue, she might not be a Mary Sue. But she is like an enhanced clone, so there's a reason to it to some degree. I like her. I don't mind her, especially the relationship she has with Hunter and some of the other members of the Bad Batch. So I think Filoni looked at this and said, we can use this Omega character to actually do Rey good. Like, this is how Rey could have been, her seeing hyperspace for the first time. I mean, that's some mad shit, being off her planet for the first time. Kinda similar to Rey, right? Weird. Also, the Kaminoans seemingly wanted to keep Omega alive for some reason or another. You don't know why. One of the other big things is that we're actually seeing the formation of the Empire for the first time. There's things that can really be done well from this point in the show going into episode 2 and going into apparently a 16 episode arc. So they are not pulling any punches here. They are saying, this is what we're gonna do. Animated shows and live action, and we're gonna weave them together, baby. We're gonna see exactly what we can do here. And I wanna see the Bad Batch in live action. I don't know how it can work. I don't know how they're gonna do it. But I would love to see it because these are really, really enthusiastic characters. They have so many good aspects to them that I don't want them wasted. I want them to be there to bleed throughout the whole universe and say, this is us, this is real, this is me, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And that is saving the Star Wars universe as Dave Filoni does. So good first episode, a lot of stuff going on, and I can't wait to see episode 2. So thank you very much, Signor Filoni. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, who's gonna come after you? Hunter. Hunter's gonna come after you. Even though he's a good guy, Hunter's a good guy. He's gonna come after you. He can be bad guy. Big time knife stuff. You don't want that. No. No, you really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been Grant. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. So hashtag never not here. Just how it goes. Also bring the bakwas. Bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi, and we also bring that. Bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little. But we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.